Did I oversleep? No, I went to breakfast this morning with my girlfriend and her family. Right now we're doing a raid on the Alliance. Was watching on other channels. Glad you turned stream on. Cast for life. Hey Ripvine, how's it going? What's up, Master? We'll have to see how this goes. We wiped them once and then people decided to just run right into their town and get killed by guards, so. Have I seen Benriki's charging clip? No. No, I haven't. I've been switching between streams the last hour. Hopefully we can wipe them again. See this clip.
Blink on top of them. Alright, I'm going in, dude. I'm going in. Someone has to charge in. Speed pot, speed pot, speed pot. Kona Cold, Nova, Cold Snap, Kona Cold. Block! Asmongold!
That's the one good thing about playing a healer in these situations, is like in raids you hardly ever die because you're just staying out in the back just healing. Just watching this shit show from the back. Yeah. Hey, shush, shush. Shush. Okay, here we go. Next battle is coming, yeah. Hopefully we don't fight near their base, because the 2 times that they've wiped us is just because of their guards. Where's Tips Out group? Oh, there he is. You had to take rest sickness. I don't know why we keep... If we push up to their base again, then their guards are just going to kill us. Oh god. Can the hunters kite the guards? Well, I mean, almost all their shots are gonna miss. So, like, if they try and concussive shot them, the shot's gonna miss or resist or whatever. So, the guards are just all such higher levels that we're just getting screwed over. We got some nice stuff. Also, there's a million of them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why we keep doing the same thing. What's gonna happen is we're just gonna push in and we're gonna get wiped to the guards, and then Alliance is gonna technically have won, but it's just because of their guards. Like the one time that they fought over here, we wiped them super easily. I think we're pretty even in numbers. Like, we don't have a full raid here, and then there's another raid, but I don't think it's very full. We already got guards. God. Whoa, what's going on here? We're just, we're doing like Alliance versus Horde raid here. This guy just pulled a bunch of garbage. Will Deviant, Delight, Cat, and Bear form still be a thing in Classic WoW? Hopefully it will be, but it's not working currently. Once you switch form, it cancels. Why do I randomly have... I guess it's because I healed someone. So yeah, it's like, it's just the guards that are winning. It's like... And then we just keep going into their into their guards. Is it confirmed that it worked in vanilla, or does it just seem like a private server thing? I'm not really sure yet. I believe it worked in vanilla, but I'm not positive. Oh my god. This is painful to watch. Yeah, it's painful to play. We just keep doing the same thing over and over again, like run in and get a bunch of guards on us and then have to leave. Hunters have cheetah. Yeah, at level 20. Have them pull the guards and run away. There's just more keep spawning if you keep going into the camp. Tips out yelling for people to kill the guard. Yeah, we've killed the guards before. It's not a bad idea. It just depends on how many we have on us. Like this is kind of getting pointless because they clearly don't want to fight. They're just trying to protect Asmongold. So they're just staying near their base. So he's dead. The big rock. Can I show you my gear? Yeah, sure. It's just quest items. You're against Asmon's private army. Good luck getting past those fanatics. Yeah. $28 shaman and 28 priest. Fucked your 27 red up 1,000 times. Love that druids can make use of all attributes so well. Makes for fun gearing. Yeah, I have some more like attack power stuff, but since I'm healing right now, I'm obviously like, and I have some DPS-ish rings, I guess, but just waiting. See, look, they're all gonna retreat to the base. We're gonna pull guards, and we're gonna do the same thing over again. Why is there a level 8 here? What? See, same thing. It's just useless. They're just gonna get guards again. Can't even out damage the shield that I have. Baller Gary. Can you show us your macros? Yeah, I don't have any macros set up currently. Yay, we're getting guards on us. Like, I just don't even really want to heal because I just instantly get guards on me. I suck at reading bad grammar. Just a little bit. Wow, good thing they have that this level 11. I'm glad my abilities missed on a level 16. Lag. Okay. I do need gear upgrades, yeah, for sure. You can see more people in a certain area than single server in current WoW. Yeah. What is this guy talking about? Do I have 4 people? He's the one who whispered me. Look at this shit. On my move, go. Back to the guards. Let's kill more guards. Yeah, it's the Sylvanas ring there. I think it's like 8 or 9 stam and then like 3 strength. This crazy dude's going in and then he gets guards on. Well, it looks like we're learning not to get guards. Need to drop combat. Ooh, Asmund dead. That's what we like to see. Guys, if I randomly go offline, it's because I lost power. There's like a crazy storm going on outside. Just FYI. Praetorian Guard left him. Must be tea time for them. I kind of want to see what he's saying on stream. Is he mad? I was watching a little bit earlier. It must be hard. I mean, honestly, though, it must be hard for him to get anything done. If I was him and if I had like that many viewers all the time, I definitely would, oh. If I was him, I would definitely, probably roll on a PvE server, to be honest. Like, it's just too much of a hassle, I think, with that many people watching him. Yeah, but he loves that he gets showered with gold gear, carried through raids, etc. He doesn't have to accept it at all and be like some others and be a random Joe who streams. Yeah, it's kind of true that he likes to take advantage of the perks of being a streamer, which to each their own, you know. I think half the fun of Classic is like earning this stuff on your own and like farming the gold for yourself and stuff. That if you just get handouts, it kind of defeats the purpose of a lot of the game, because like so much of the end game of WoW is just acquiring gold, you know. Yeah, they didn't have transfers in WoW. And this is where we die. he enjoys it and his stream followers do, so wouldn't be so judgmental. Yeah, same. So helping each other in the community, not being carried, but as you said, teach their own. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, his streams are definitely like super entertaining, so whatever he's doing, it's working. Just saw you get killed by Monkey News. Thought you might be streaming. Yeah. I don't really know how many real upgrades I can get from this dungeon, to be honest, but oh well. Oh, I shouldn't have Hearth. What am I doing? I should have just gone to the flight path. Shaman, Druid. Yeah, we don't even have summons. Eben reacts to Eben Classic WoW video, or how about Eben Classic WoW world first Eben Lucia. Watch the viewer count rocket, yeah. I think I have the quest already, yeah. Let's see if Classic DB is working again. I actually really dislike the Wowhead's Classic section. Like, doesn't even have half the information. Yeah, you only get to choose Tauren for Classic WoW. You were messing around in Hen House and came up with a build that makes Moonkin form and wears little tank gear. I had over 100 or 10k armor in Moonkin. Do you think that'd be decent in PvP? No, I mean, like, yeah, you can make it a really tanky Moonkin build because Moonkin has a lot of armor, but like the whole point of like caster DPS in PvP is you should like be kiting. So in general, it's way better to have higher like spell power and stuff like that, and then be able to kite your enemies. I go enchanting or blacksmithing at 60. I'll do enchanting for the trinket. I don't think I'll do the blacksmithing one. Trying to see if there's really any good pieces. Odo's lace staff is alright, but he'll be replaced. Feline mantle's decent. I mean, just because it has 10 intellect, but... okay. Will I be playing a Druid in Classic or something else? Yeah, Druid 100%. Do you think they should have kept the classic abilities and gameplay and the social elements but use current character models, world graphics, and different kinds like of classes just to keep people interested and add something different but keep the vanilla feel of the game? Well, I personally really dislike the new character models myself. I know a lot of people don't mind them, but yeah, I don't know. So that's kind of how I feel about it, but what should we put in? Okay. Just got here. What are you guys doing? We're gonna go do Shadowfang Keep. We'd love to see the new character models, spell melee animations, HD remake style. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a fan of all the old stuff. So I like the way it is. I don't really care though if they had like that kind of stuff in like the options for other people to choose. I guess if they really wanted to, but like I'd prefer like just them not touch it and just leave everything alone. Ten agility, 9 spirit. I don't think I'd use that actually. Why does he seem small? Oh, it's because a little lower. Or just give Rhett a hamstring? No, they don't need that. You're not at the battle anymore? No, I was getting kind of annoyed by the guards and everything. If people want to PvP, it's only fun if there's like I don't know if you're actually like. I've done a lot of world PvP on other servers, like at 60, and low level PvP when there's just guards killing everyone, especially as a healer, is not that much fun. I'd rather be like fighting actual alliance instead of fighting their guards. Starship is a guy that makes mods for WoW, like the race one. Played time for 28? I have no idea. I've just been messing around a lot. One day, 13 hours. Here's my talents, and I'm gonna go heal a dungeon. I need to respec anyways, but I don't have money for it right now because I just bought a bunch of water. Are they all still there? Dang, a lot of people in Wailing Caverns. Human-shaped cat farm worked wonders. Yeah, that's why I like deviates for like the pirate and ninja costume. So I'll be super sad if they don't change that to where it's actually functioning, because I know right now it's not working. A strange question, why do all horde druids make female characters? Cause they're the best. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I think a lot of people just like the way they look. There's a huge battle on Arathi Hillsbrad entrance. Yeah, Belle, we were actually over there. We were fighting, but I ended up leaving because it was a little bit too much fighting the guards. I just got a calendar reminder for Game of Thrones finale tonight. I haven't watched I haven't watched the last few seasons of Game of Thrones. I thought it just started to go downhill. And I heard this season hasn't been very good from a lot of people. Female Tauren look better, male Tauren in a dress. Yeah, I mean, I like male Taurens too. I just don't really know. I'm not missing anything. Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. Do I think there'll be Mountain or Central Time servers at launch? Well, our guild is planning on rolling on a Central server, so I assume so. Season 8 has been disappointing, yeah. Yeah, the weather effects are in the game. Has beta been updated to track honor kills yet? No, it won't be. That's something that'll be in phase 2. Yeah, the macro guide should be out in probably 2 weeks. Maybe late next week, I don't know. All done farming Asmon? Yeah, I kind of wanted to move on and do some other stuff. What do I expect for the stress test this coming week? Probably a lot of like cool PvP events, kind of like we just saw in like near Tarn Mill and Hillsbrad and or at the Highlands, but the only thing is like it's probably gonna be a lot of like new people coming on that are lower levels, so I don't really know how they'll do that. But they want to get a lot of people in probably different zones, so we'll have to see what they do. You forgot what this dungeon is called, but it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, Shadowfang Keep. What are my thoughts on fishing, cooking, useful moneymaker? Yeah, both of those things. It's a really useful profession, and you can make some good money. Needed dispel 1, 2, 3 macro. Oh wait, you can't dispel. Yeah, but you have curse dispel and you have poison dispel, so those are still really, really helpful. Yeah, they're called meeting stones, so you can like queue up, but you can't, like, nothing really happens. It's kind of pointless. SFK is so cool. Yeah, I really like it. It's a good instance. Cordy, I don't know, actually. Can't use items while shapeshift, so it doesn't look like it. I don't know why they wouldn't have just kept attacking the one that I already had attacked. So you're the healer and the tank? No, I'm just messing around till life gets here. And then honestly, they are level 27, so they're probably going to take very little damage. So I'll probably DPS and then just pop out to heal every once in a while. These mobs don't really do that much damage. So when was the summon feature added? I think it was in like TBC or something. What spec do I like to do at the end game? I really like hard NS. So like Feral and Resto. Real jelly beans? I'm not sure. Definitely a lot of like well-known WoW players in the beta right now, so it's a good chance. And now we just wait. Pretty much. Can you talk to NPCs in animal form? No, you have to switch out. Like to accept a quest or sell and stuff like that. Possible issues with layering early on. Monopoly on certain herbs or something. Yeah, I mean it could be an issue. Hopefully they have all that stuff fixed and tested out before the servers go live. Almost 29? Yeah. We're getting close. I figure there's no real point to rush to 30 at this point, so I might as well start gearing up at this point, so I'm going to start doing some dungeons. But we'll definitely get 30 today. You'll be so much stronger in world PvP with travel form. Yeah, it's ridiculous actually. No one's even comes close to being that quick. On Alliance side, you have shamans on Horde side, but Alliance side they have no real speed that can compete with you. You have an aspect of the cheetah, but they can be dazed with aspect of the cheetah, and it's still not as fast. Female orc is the meta. I'm telling you guys, people play all female characters. You guys ask me about why I play female Tauren, but everyone plays female orc. Everyone's playing female Tauren. Can you switch directly from bear to cat? No. See? You have to switch out and back in, or you can make a macro that kind of makes it almost instant, but there's still a slight lag between. Let the female Tauren avatar still has eyes closed. Oh yeah, on the portrait. The game was 99% females, everyone would be a dude. Yeah, that's kind of true. Females all look better in gear. Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, I think male orc shamans are pretty cool though. But I like female orcs as well. I think female undead have really cool like animations if you're like a rogue. Like the flip they do in the air. And then let's see what else. What else is female? Female trolls I like too. So yeah, all the females on Alliance or on Horde side I think are pretty good. ready. His pet's level 12. Why am I doing the dungeon? The ring from the quest is really, really good. Also, I'm hoping to get the staff because it has a lot of spirit on it, and I kind of want to test out spirit regen and just kind of like health and mana regen with a big amount of spirit for druids. Because so far, health and mana regen seem pretty high on a druid, and if I have 15% more mana regenerate, or having 15% of my mana regeneration continue while casting, it could be pretty strong for the dueling tournament if I stack spirit and just kite. Because I was watching Chance duel people a little bit yesterday, and he like lost to Tips Out, and then he lost to a shaman, and I was like watching, and he could have just ran the whole time in travel form and just killed them with dots. So I think that's the way to do it. Also, Arkholm must die. Did you not get the memo? Yeah. That quest is very direct and to the point. He wasn't level 30? Maybe we saw a different one. The one that I saw, he was 30. He was in... Because he was going cat form, cheetah form afterwards. So maybe he's just not really used to using it that much because maybe he had just hit 30. So many animals, yeah, all the pets and stuff. These, to be honest, these mobs really are pretty weak. Do I think I'm a better PvPer than Soda? I think I just have a little bit more knowledge than him for Classic because I played it more, but in like overall, Soda's a better WoW player, or like a better PvPer than I, if you know what I mean. Like I think he has more experience, and within probably a few months of playing Druid on Classic, I think he'll be a really good Druid. I just think since I've been playing Classic longer than him and more recently, I just think I know the Druid class a little bit more, but I think he's a better like PvPer in general, if that kind of makes sense. Did watch Snuts play Warlock, oh my god. Why, good oh my god or bad oh my god? Oh, you wouldn't believe he was ever good. Yeah, I mean, Classic WoW takes a little bit of time getting used to. It's definitely a different game, but you take all those guys that are really skilled at retail WoW, and they'll pick it up really fast. But there's a different kind of like a little different play style and new things you have to learn. Think they'll invite more people to the beta this week? I'm sure of it, because they're gonna have the stress test on Wednesday, and I think they'll let a lot more people in after that. My bags are basically full. And we are smoking these guys. I heard on Tips House stream that they said that like elite mobs under level 30 are nerfed, so hopefully the later content is a little bit harder. Because dungeons were definitely harder on private servers than they are here. Hey Zebs, how's it going? We're just doing SFK. It's kind of easy, but it's all good. People who get invited for the stress test specifically can stay for good. I don't know. I think this is just kind of my thought in my head, is that maybe they'll invite a large amount of people to the stress test, and then kind of the people that they see that are active or submitting a lot of bugs or helping out over the stress test, maybe they'll like keep those people on, kind of like give them more of a permanent stay or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see though. Got a little bored from Asmon's PvP, so I came here to chill. Are they still going at it? I always heard that private servers made content harder over time due to the amount of experience. Yeah, it's possible for sure. Yeah, man, my head hurts. He's rebuilding a squad again. Yeah, man, he is going to get... I think he's going to have to go on a PvE server. It just would be too much of a hassle, man. I mean, it definitely is good content, but I could see how, like, if he's just trying to do, like, simple things out in the world and constantly getting, like, ganked or camped, it'd be pretty annoying. Is there a rare recipe drop in here? I'm not sure for what profession. I'm sure there's a lot of there's a lot of random recipes that probably can drop in here, but what do I think has a highest skill ceiling? I think probably druids, shamans. I think in PvP, especially like with totem management and stuff like that, I think shamans can be pretty high skill ceiling. And then I would say, like, I know hunters always are like get made fun of, but like being like a skilled hunter is actually pretty hard. Like, there's a few hunters back on Northdale that you like it's just very apparent that they're extremely good. Whereas like a warrior mage, they have less of a high skill ceiling. I think rogue can as well, but a lot of time it's not as apparent as for a rogue, because even if you're kind of bad as a rogue, you can still like do a lot of damage and gank people. Hunters are the epitome of easy to pick up and hard to master. Yeah, I think so, because like yeah, if you just stand still from range as a hunter, it's super easy to do damage and stuff, but like pet management and kiting and using like your traps and stuff is definitely kind of like a really unique skill. I don't know, I'm 2600 on a hunter. You don't agree? I think in classic they definitely, especially the things you can do with like pet growls to cause them to break you out of CC and stuff like that. There's a lot you can do. Seven. I think that it depends. Waleed. I think mobs in classic do a little bit less damage in dungeons, it seems, but out in the world it seems that mobs do fairly similar damage. Need to cleanse this curse off of him so he doesn't get ghosts on him. Wait, why did we... I was just gonna say, why did we go this way? That's not here. Cool to see with the Druid tank too. Yeah. Druid tanks is nice at this level. I mean, to be honest, you don't even need to, with the amount of damage these mobs do, you don't even need to run a tank. It's just so silly. What other classes could deal melee damage, heal, and off tank in a dungeon at the same time? Yeah, maybe a shaman. That's about it. Shaman and paladin at this low of a level could. That's why I like hybrid classes. They're just really nice. Silence. We might have to heal this room just in case we pull extras. I just don't want to risk being in melee range and then getting the silence on me and then not being able to. But I think that they'll change the damage for mobs for release. No, I really don't think so. I think lower level dungeons are just going to be easy. I'm sure the higher levels will be a little bit harder. At least that's the hope, right? Looks like I'll ding with this dungeon. Yeah, probably. Dungeons in vanilla were never hard. Yeah, I do remember like the higher level ones being kind of hard. Like I remember Sunken Temple was a little bit challenging. But who knows? Wiping on Rend, yeah, for sure. I mean, Upper Blackrock Spire is not really... It's definitely not a joke. If you, people aren't careful, you can pull a lot of extra mobs there, and mobs can do pretty good damage there. At least on, again, at least on private servers, we'll have to see. Any plans on doing in-depth resto guide? So far I just have the guide out for gearing. Yeah, I probably will do something eventually for like rotation and stuff like that. I mean, there's not really much to be said about rotation. It's just keep hots up on the main tank and then you basically win. Keep hots up on the main tank, and then if you're raid healing, it's rank 3 or 4 of healing touch. Shaman needs to realize that his shock is doing threat. Okay, let's get that staff. Gimme. About 35 mana per tick. It's not that much. It really isn't that much different. For getting 12 spirit on a weapon, it's not. About to be 29 doing SFK? Yeah. We're a little out. We're a little high for this instance, but we really want to just get our ring. 8 stamina is really big. We don't really care about the strength on it too much, but the stamina is nice to have. Now we just need like beast sling on this weapon or something so we get a little glow. Gotta look cool, that's the key. You think you can do SFK with 5 level 20s? Yeah, for sure. It might just be slow and take a while, but yeah, you definitely could. You might have to actually try and CC and be a little careful on pulls, but you definitely could. We want to try and stay out of the 5-second window as long as possible. Just at least get a little bit of regen. Ooh, nice. He leveled, so he healed himself. I think I'm gonna level too. This part was always bugged on private servers, so annoying. Oh, really? I don't think I ever did a dungeon below level like 40 on private servers, because I'd always just focus on leveling up. And druids, you don't really like other classes. It's good to like stop and do a dungeon because you can get like a really big weapon upgrade or something. But like as a druid, it's not like hugely important, so I'd always just kind of breeze right through. Let's drink just in case. I really am kind of curious about spirit. I kind of want to stack a lot more of it. Kind of wanted to let Blood Fury wear off. One of my favorite dungeons in vanilla. That's what it seems like. A lot of people really like this one. I really like all the Dire Maul instances. I think those might be my favorite. Congrats. Thank you, thank you. Might as well level our staff skill a little bit. Always are rough, and you're a female. Yeah, even the females are a little big for it. You actually do forget where the book is. I think it's on one of these shelves. Yeah, there it is. This is how it feels to be a healer in a dungeon. Vanilla has so many good dungeons, it's hard to choose which one's the best. Yeah, I mean, there's not really any that I... Well, nah, I don't really like... Stockades does nothing for me. I don't really enjoy that instance. But it's not like bad necessarily, it's just kind of boring. There's not really any bad dungeons. SM all the way, yeah. I think SM takes a lot of people back because they've done it so many times. I know that's kind of how it was for me. Yeah, but you're not holding your bong, so it's not the real healer feeling. Yeah. When do you usually stop vendoring leather and put it on the auction house? Above heavy leather on fresh servers, you can start saving it, I guess. But most of the time on like a fresh server, when there's a lot of people leveling up, there's gonna be so much leather on the auction house that it's not really worth it. But you can always check, because technically if everyone has that feeling and everyone's selling their leather, then there might not actually be that much on the auction house. Do I have macros for shifting? I don't have any macros set up currently. Lots of leather and not much money, bad combo, best to just vendor it. Yeah, for the most part, it's true. Where's everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's our other? Oh, he's coming up right now. What do those even look like? Oh. All the cloth shoulders at this level are just that same style. Stormling X streams Feral Druid too. Yeah, on Twitch. I just watch Oven and Frost, Time Starved. See the little sub notification pop up. Thanks, man. I appreciate that you that I am one of your streamers that you watch. Can I even? Okay. I'm gonna say, can I even do anything there? I'm gonna die. Lol. I remember I bought maple seeds, then what did I do with them? I mean, we have a shaman, so it doesn't really matter. All loot is druid loot, just remember that. Do I need to loot him? Okay, yeah. Still not letting me borrow his account, so I'll have to watch. I guess I have to watch the Greedy Master. Hey, we got it. Where is it? Okay. Now we gotta go turn that quest in. Crazy the upgrades in a level 22-ish dungeon. Yeah, well, I mean, I had quest gear, so it's all really, really bad. But now we have a staff, belt, and a belt. I wish the agility was stamina instead. Oh well. Oh, like in your bags? Yeah. Why are warriors the kings of vanilla? I don't know. They do a lot of damage, so people enjoy playing them, and they can tank, so they're needed. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, yeah. I actually kind of want to do a higher level dungeon. I was going to say Blackrock Depths, but I'd rather just see if I can get a group for something else. And you noticed the other day that someone had Renew and Rejuve on them? Wasn't that not supposed to work? No, that works. You just can't stack the same hot. Like, you can't have two Druids putting on Rejuves. Hello? Okay, there. Get him away from the instance. Why? I don't get that. Why? What's the point? Like, we're not gonna just leave. Why are you even bubbling? Just die. Boom. SM library, I can't get the, like, all the pieces are too high because we cap at level 30, so. Pick on the Aussie streamer. Was one of those guys a streamer? Such a mean horde druid. They're in our lands. We have to kill them, of course. Now camp their corpse and stealth. I won't be that ruthless. You've made enemies with Asmongold? How have I made enemies with Asmongold? Just because I killed people from his guild? Who wants your sweet AQ gear? What about Nomergon? Yeah, I could do that. I'm basically just, I'm up for anything as long as, you know. It just looks like everyone's still PvPing. Maybe I'll go back and see what's going on. Like, they're still just going at it? The low-level Druid weapon is level 29, and it's called Manual Crowd Pummeler. Once I farmed 3 and 5 runs, that's very good. We need some soothing spices. I also want to pick up leatherwork. Yeah, leatherworking. Oh, good point. I thought that was the other first aid book that I have, but I remember I put that in my bank. If there's any good. Show talents? Yeah, sure. A lot of money for free action potion recipe that drops like candy. Yeah, I think it's because probably a lot of people don't know where it drops from or something, and it's like kind of sought after. So I think people just know that they can screw people out of gold if they're not paying attention. Oh wow. For talenting, do you think it's worth to go natural shapeshifter after charge or go straight down the feral tree? I would just go straight down feral tree personally. I don't even get charge unless I'm like getting it like killed in PvP a lot and it's something I need. Otherwise, don't even use it. Like I haven't wasted a point on it yet because I've just been trying to level fast. And then I'll just respec at 30. You find that you're running out of mana and getting butt fucked in PvP? Yeah, you probably need more intellect gear, and you need to probably... I don't know if it depends on how much you're trying to like utilize cat form. Because you're pretty weak in cat form. Did I get in on the PvP Ultra Pancake? Yeah, I got in. I was doing PvP earlier with the big group of people. It was a lot of fun for sure. Love your YouTube videos, by the way. Made me want to play Druid in Classic. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's what a lot of people have said. Druid is an awesome class. Oh, I was just an Undercity. Why didn't I do this? Does the beta still feel empty? Yeah, kind of. I hope they get more people in after this stress test. Did I abandon that, or do I still have that? Yeah. Check my battle.net and email at least twice a day. Still no luck. Yeah, like I said, hopefully after this stress test, they leave a lot of people that can get into the stress test. They allow to keep playing. That's my hope, at least. But we'll see. Do you prefer to tank leveling dungeons or heal them? I don't really mind either. I think both is kind of fun. No, I haven't yet. Still have only one half the pendant at the moment. How come I take increased armor talent over increased threat talent? It's not really that hard to hold threat. I've tanked without this talent in 5 mans at level 60. If people in your group vastly outgear you, then it's one thing, but overall it's not too bad. You just grabbed it without thinking about it? Yeah. Dang dignity. do some dungeons, but there we go. Well, I'm gonna go get some food and be disappointed by the Game of Thrones final. Have fun, guys. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. I hope the last episode is good, but who knows? You read the spoilers, trust me, it's not gonna be good. Bummer, man. Like I said, I haven't watched any of the seasons since like a few years ago, maybe. Like I guess there's 8 seasons, right? So I've probably seen like 6 of them. I keep forgetting Game of Thrones is even a thing. That's like the 3rd time someone has said it too. Yeah, I don't know. Save yourself the pain and don't watch the last 2. Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of what I gathered from everyone else. I don't know what it is with like shows and just like shows need to know when is enough and like when's a good time to stop. It's kind of the same way with like I really like the show Vikings from the History Channel, but the like last season was just kind of like garbage, and then it's like getting canceled or something. Do I think Asmongold's girlfriend is a gold digger? I don't know her personally. Game of Thrones could have been better if they extended it and they rushed some elements to fit the reduced schedule. Oh, okay. Can't wait to see the old travel form again. Oh yeah, because in retail it's like a stag or something, right? It's like some kind of weird deer thing. Yeah, Kenneth, I was there. I just hadn't started streaming yet. But yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it, super novice. Was I just tab dotting everything? No, I was just healing. Just sitting back and healing. Stag, yeah, you can glyph to the old cheetah in retail, but it's not the old cheetah form. Oh, it's like the updated one. Where exactly is this guy? Hopefully he's not following me, because I don't know where I'm going. I always skip this quest. Let me look it up. Frost. Oh, he's a Yeti. Okay, I know exactly where it is. Never mind. This is gonna take forever. How old am I? 26. I should have given Druid's Hurricane baseline. Yeah, it would have been nice, I guess, but it kind of goes against the whole like hybrid kind of idea, you know. Where do I typically farm? I remember you mentioning that the main source of income. I farm elementals in Fellwood and Silithus, or the satyrs in Fellwood. Oh, I get what you're saying by hurricane. I thought you meant like baseline, as in you get it like at the beginning, and I was like, no, you get it at like level 40 or something. Yeah, I saw you on Asmon's stream. Yeah. You need like some good leather shoulder pads. And a necklace. I wonder what level we can get the Kodo bone necklace from Desolus. Let's actually look it up right now. Classic DB up yet? Yes. Kodo bone necklace. Bone collector. Requires level 33. Darn. Okay, let's look at... Because I know we can get barbaric bracers as a leather worker, and those are level 27 blue item. I need to see what else we can get. Professions, leatherworking. I just need to make sure, see if it's even worth. I want to make the green whelp armor, but that is a really... The pattern is like a super low drop rate off of random higher level 30 mobs, so it's not going to happen. Rare spawn from gloves from Scarlet Monastery or Scarlet Library. Let's take a look. There's probably not even any point of me trying to tank this. Have you heard S-Van's idea of horizontal progression raids after Nax where gear is similar in power to Nax, but yeah. I didn't hear about that, but I didn't hear him talking about that, but I think that is a big thing that a lot of people have also thought of. So yeah, I think that's a good idea personally. Oh, SM Graveyard also has a necklace, really? Hmm. Okay, we need to make our Hearthstone somewhere else. This is not where we need to be going. See what we can make. Dusky leather armor is 14 agility. You need shadow oil. Ooh, we can make barbaric shoulders. Okay, we need a level. We need a level. We need a level leatherworking. How's your damage comparable to private servers? More or less, it's about the same, Daniel. I can't really tell any difference. Embalm Shroud, SM Graveyard as well. Sounds like SM Graveyard is just a good thing to be doing. A lot of the mobs there are like rares, though. That's the only problem. Look. Bones, dungeons. Scarlet Monastery. Iron Spite. Iron Spine, Iron Spine. All the classes, druids are the one that lost the most after BC. Vanilla, they were truly versatile, and I love the fact that going Moonkin doesn't make any sense in vanilla, even if you go balanced. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think Druid was still fun, but it definitely changed in terms of play style. Like, I definitely enjoyed like Feral Druid in Wrath, and Cataclysm was a lot of fun on Feral Druid, but it definitely became way more of like a DPS class and less of like a kind of all around hybrid class. Okay, what are we doing? We're turning in this quest, and we're gonna get Leatherworking. I wonder how much. Okay. $30. I want to see if people are selling leather on the auction house. No one is selling it. Wow. Okay. Do you know who you are raiding with when Classic comes out? Yeah, home. Guild home. Ooh, fancy. Retail Druid, I literally can't play the same way I used to play Druids back in the day because of how much restrictions there are on spell and talent specialization. Yeah. Healer, Druid, or Shaman. I personally like Druid a little more, but I mean, Shaman is really, really strong in group situations. Okay, we need to just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Those quests aren't going to get done. Get rid of that. We don't need that. We can keep one stack. Leather, skinning knife. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, why don't we have our 8-slot bag equipped? That would probably help a little bit. Okay, now we made some room. I am most looking forward to raids as people are way better at game mechanics now. So it'll be cool to see if it's as hard as we all remember. Yeah, I mean, as someone who's raided on private servers, which really doesn't mean a whole lot, because we don't really know how tuned everything will be, it's definitely not that challenging. I mean, some guilds get hung up a little bit on Blackwing Lair for like a few attempts, you know, but then they get the bosses down. And then AQ 40 is where things get a little bit more challenging. But it's still not anywhere near as like complicated as probably a lot of people remember it being in the past. I know you're switching to only stream on Twitch, but I gotta say that the clean style of YouTube streams and the ease of watching multiple streams here, wish more people did YouTube. Yeah, I think it's just that Twitch just kind of did it first, so a lot of people just still use that platform. Shaman healers for the win. Banana lasers are OP. Oh, they're healing their chain heal, yeah. Shamans have the best aggro drop ability with reincarnate too. Yeah, I guess if you want to look at it that way, that is true. Wait, Skinner, I'm sure there's a leather. Is he in here? Expert leather worker. Will he still train me even though he's expert? No. Shit. This guy's just a Skinner. He doesn't care. He doesn't judge. Is there a skinning trainer and skinning trainer? Why am I searching skinning? Leatherworking. Leatherworking trainer. Oops. Is there one on the crossroads? I don't think there's one. There's not one in the crossroads. I have to go back to TB. Well, we might as well just get a bunch of leather first. I'm looking forward to raids as people are way better at game mechanics now, so it'll be cool to see if it's as hard as we all remember. Oh, yeah, I answered that. I wonder how, because the encounters are going to be exactly the same, obviously, like in terms of mechanics, but the one thing I am curious to see is like armor values and resistances and stuff on bosses, see if that really makes a big difference at all. Wait. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. I was like, why am I here? Yeah. Yeah, the key slot, actually, it's weird. It doesn't show up until after you've collected a key. So a few people have asked me, like, is that not in the game? But it actually just doesn't appear until you finally collected one. It's been so many years. I know I'm going to suck at Classic when it comes out. Last time I played actively was BC. I mean, yeah, but it'll probably come back to you pretty fast. D&T doesn't happen to stand for death and taxes, does it? Yeah, it does. I was one of the OG 40 raid team. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, I didn't play in Death and Taxes for WoW. I played in it for Guild Wars 2 and WildStar. So I know a lot of people ask me that. I made this channel like a long time ago when I was in that guild for WildStar. What's scarier in World PvP? A good Shadow Priest or a good LA Shaman? Shadow Priest, for sure. No idea who moved into that. Yeah, I think it was a lot of just random new people that applied. Yeah, Kabooms was in. JDAX, I'm not sure about. Yeah, and then I don't know. Patchwork was in the guild too. Trying to think of other people who might have been like old Death and Taxes people. I don't know. There was like a lot of new people though. Just because I know a lot of people would always talk about that and say like, that there's like a lot of new people because a lot of old people stopped playing or weren't gonna move over to like WildStar or whatever. Yeah, around 2008, 2010 is when it all broke apart. Yeah, it's kind of what I heard. What was it? Just a lot of people weren't into raiding anymore, or some drama, or what? I think the expansions were just dog shit. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I mean, look at how excited everyone is. Or look at how everyone is so excited for Classic, including me. There's something nice and simple about it. Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of cliche, but it's like the saying where it's like if it's not broken, don't fix it. Like don't try and mess with something that's already good. And I think that's kind of what happened with expansions. Like every time a new game was going to come out, they wanted to try and like entice people to buy it and want to play it. So it was like new systems, new class mechanics, new abilities, and it just kind of took the game pretty far away from what it was originally. Which is why I think they could have done a lot better with Classic if they just kept expansions and stuff simple. Class distinctions really matter in Classic. Yeah, I agree. That's why so many people are always discussing like what class they should roll, because it's hard. It's a hard choice. Makes sense though. Like any game as they progress, you have to cater for more casual players. Classic WoW is definitely not casual friendly. Like having the best tier gear as a rogue or just any of us. Yeah, but I mean like the good thing about, or the thing that I like about Classic is like it doesn't cater to, like it doesn't, like you have to, if you want to be like the top in like the top guilds, or you want to be the top PvP or something, it takes like a lot of time investment and stuff. So not like everyone, it's not like super casual friendly and stuff, but in doing that, it like makes those things like you want to obtain those things because they're exclusive. And then also the game has enough like interesting systems in terms of like just the world itself and like quests and professions and stuff, that even if you don't have tons of time to devote to the game, you can still have like fun and kind of have like a meaningful time playing it. Like just like being really good at like, or have a lot of recipes for like a certain profession. Just that alone, you can kind of have your own spot in WoW or whatever. Yeah, totally. Warriors for Life never mained anything else. Yeah, I feel like when people play either like a warrior or a mage, a lot of them stick with that class. So I mean, there's a reason why they're the two most played classes. I think they just resonate, like the playstyle resonates with a lot of people. Yeah, I just need to farm a bunch of leather right now for to level up leatherworking. There's just a lot of really good leather items that I can make, just craft for myself to upgrade my gear easily. Leveling was a part of the gaming Classic too, and the world was part of the game, not just something to get through as fast as possible. Yeah, I know. Like later on in the game, anytime you ever like made an alt or something because you wanted to play something different, it would just basically be like a rush to max level as fast as you possibly can. And that is the nice thing about Classic, is just like playing up through the content while leveling up your professions and doing dungeons, stuff like that. Like leveling doesn't really matter that much. Like you don't need to hit 60 right away. Like the majority of my time, well, I only got my max level in true Classic was only level like 58. I had a 58 rogue, and I had so many honorable kills on that character because I did so much PvP at like level 29 and then at level 30ish and just up throughout the different levels. All this cat on cat violence makes me sad. Gotta get your leather somewhere. All the mages are Vertney wannabes. Yeah, well, he does make it appealing. Okay, guys, I think since I'm gonna be farming leather for a while, I'm actually gonna shut off my stream and just chill out for a little bit, and get some food and whatnot. But as soon as I do something besides leatherworking, I'll start streaming again. So when I start to level again, or if I do PvP or something interesting, I'll turn the stream back on so people can tune in. But right now, I'm gonna take a break and go get some food and chill out for a bit. Okay, see you guys later.